And once again, thank you all for joining and the opportunity to share something which is very close to our heart, right? JS core concept is research, and I've been involved with JS for many years. As Guru said, I'm also on the board with Bandari sir, and उनसे भी काफी guidance हम लेते रहते हैं. Purpose of this today's talk is fundamentally, how do we use technology to solve the problems which is fundamentally can be helpful to our just so bringing the Indian traditional sacred knowledge, how do we bring it to life? How do we make it easier for youth to connect back with the research? Right? So this is the kind of main premise of this platform. Just to give a little bit of background on my side, this platform basically it's AI based platform which can help to digitize and access ancient scriptures, books of different languages, and help you to enable search, summarize insights. Uh, uh, we are Ahmedabad-based IT company, and our primary focus is artificial intelligence, machine learning. Uh, I was in the US for about 14 years. And since 2009, I have moved back to India, and we are primarily focused on AI, generative AI, machine learning, blockchain domains. And I myself been involved into various initiatives which is related to our Jain Shashans. One of them is VFW, violencefreeworld.com. उसका website है vfw.live. The whole purpose is to promote non-violence in the perspective of how it can be digested to youth in a very meaningful way. So just to give you perspective, we have this website of that as well, if you can see my screen. So how do we bring concept of nature-friendly lifestyle in which is easily digestible with logic, science, and facts, with lot of source material, particularly in the context of global economical challenges, global environmental challenges, and global health challenges. So we have encompassed, we have done number of exhibitions and video clips across India, and we are generating the same content into English also, which will be launched in 2016. Another platform we have been involved with, which is JSBN.in, just like ISBN number. Similarly, this is Jain Standard Book Number. So on the back of the book, you will be able to put the, this platform would allow you to, any Jain publisher to request the JSBN code, which will completely free of cost, which will be unique to that publisher and for that particular book. And that will be printed on the back of the book before the book is actually went to the printing. And so that we get unification across all the Gyan Bhandar, all libraries across India. And we also have connected publishers and libraries. Libraries all Gyan Bhandar onto common platform. So we have almost 64 publishers registered, and almost 800 odd books has already got the QR code, JSBN code. So this is a platform you can, we can talk about it at some other time in detail. So these are the different initiatives that been working on, and this is the Violence Free World initiative that I talked about earlier. Yeah. So and we have good, visibility with our Gujarat Chief Minister as well as Harsh Sanghvi on this topic as well. Now, coming back to our main topic for today, which is on the Granth AI. So this is a topic that I intend to cover today. What is the vision? Why Granth AI? What is the solution? And some feedbacks from the industry. And then I'll also will have enough time that I will walk you through the demo. And I encourage all of you to spend a little time to use the platform. There is a free access is also available. Uh, that we'll talk about it later. So conceptually, is bringing, you know, one of the objectives is to bridge the gap between youth and spirituality, or for that matter, uh, for anybody who is in the core research of the particular topic. So preserving the heritage is obviously one objective, that kind of a side benefit of this platform, where you upload the PDF or you upload the basically Granth's digital version, and you will be able to extract a lot of information out of it. And the fundamental difference between this versus all the AI tools are out there, like ChatGPT or Gemini or Jane GPT and the other platform, which basically uh, they let you ask the question, but then answer would come from anywhere. You have no control whether where the answer has been taken from, and many times it has hallucinate, and the model would give answer from whatever it finds from internet, whatever it has learned. And here fundamental difference is, here you pick particular book, let's say Samaysar, or you pick the Gnan or Updeshmala or any book that you have picked, and you will get very specific answer only and only from that book, nothing outside the scope of that book, right? So the second objective is we are empowering the monks and scholars, and I'll tell you a quick short story of why this concept has kind of came about. We had one of the Sadhviji Maharaj visited our home for for food warwa mate in तो उसके लिए हमने बात हुआ था. So she is English major, and she was reading or researching a book on called Kamandikaya Nitisara, which is a book published in 1896 during the Britishers era. And the book is about political science and the characteristics of the king as per Indian belief system, and how he should govern the state, right? It's very interesting book. Now she had particular topics that she want to research, but nobody has time to read entire 600-page book. And Sadhuji Maharaj in Vihar and stuff, many times they have to read entire book and then realize that the core topic that they were researching is not there in the book. So this platform would let you do row level research as well as deep research to see if those questions are there or not, or if it's there, will identify the answers and give you specific reference to a book's pages, that these are the pages where you will likely to see the results for your questions, right? So that significantly cut down their research time, and in the same amount of time they can do research in like 10 times more books, for example, right? That's kind of one of the side benefits. And the platform other key vision is to make it really very intuitive for anybody to very easily learn, right? You're completely no background on AI, that's perfectly fine. The platform would hide all the complexity from you, and it's multi-language. So if the book is, let's say, in Devanagari script or partly Sanskrit, partly Hindi, and you can only, I mean, let's say you only are comfortable with English, so book can be in that language, but you ask questions in English, and you can expect the answer in your choice. So your question could be in English, but you want your answers to be Hindi or Gujarati, for example, then you will get answers in your desired language, right? So that's a fundamentally another powerful feature, and we are also working on to make it voice enabled as well. So you can ask questions in your native tone while just speaking to a platform. Any questions so far? I know we can have question and answer towards the end, but if something which very pertinent to or something important that helps to clarify, please feel free to interrupt me, and we'll see. Okay. Now, why Granth AI, right? So loss of ancient knowledge. So, we know that a lot of text and grunts are very scattered, very disfragmented, available at different places. And many times when you need it, you need to access the book, but this platform would kind of indirectly promoting to digitization of a book. Like there are many platforms like Jaini Library and other platform, which you do get digital version of the book, but many of those, pretty much all the books are photocopied. That means you cannot search on those books. You can just read the book, but you cannot do any query or search any keywords, right? So, so that's one. Second, accessibility ka problem will be solved. Navigation will make it really easier. Language barrier has been removed from because of the platform that has been designed, and youth ko connect kar sakte hain. So this is our solution, right? So platform would give you opportunity to summarize all the books in multiple language, so that you kind of generate the synopsis of the entire book, so that you get this sense of what's going on. We also have given a feature called Mind Map that kind of give you complete walkthrough of the platform on a single dashboard, that what kind of topics are covered. That I'll also show you in the demo. We have also removed any sensitive contents or any inappropriate or sexually, any such content would be prohibited. So that platform would prohibit user to upload that kind of content automatically using AI. We have support multiple languages, and we also provide the file management that I'll also show you, that you can upload your book and you can categorize those books as well. So for example, if you're doing research on on a tattva or 9 tattvas, or if you're doing research on Syadvad, or if you're doing research or on Ratri Bhojan or non-violence on the kitchen perspective. So whatever the corpus, you could have a number of articles, you may have number of uh, literature or books, magazines. You can bring those into one corpus and call it as a category of, let's say, Anekantwad. And in that, and you do question answer on it, and you will get perspective from all different books. In a very layman terms, if I say that you have Ramayana from Valmiki and you have Ramayana from Tulsidas, you have both the books, and you're asking the question of, let's say, what was the role of Vali and Sugriv in the role in fighting with Ravan, for example. Now you get answer with respect to both the books, right? That according to Tulsidas, this is a perspective. According to Valmiki, this is a perspective, right? You will pinpoint to the particular points as well on the pages. So what makes it special about this platform? First of all, it's very solely spirituality and a cultural text. It's not everything, right? This is not meant for college textbook or anything, which is very specifically focused on ancient text. And we are made for scholars, and it is developed with the help of scholars. Just for example, US may a lot of debates going on with or even all over the world, the job loss because of AI. And many times I quote that example that, US is about 330 million population. About 1% of that population is basically truck drivers in US. So those truck drivers are now getting aged and don't want to work it anymore. So there is a new jobs developed. So the truck driver, rather than spending 6 or 7 months on the road, they would be going to office in Dallas, Texas, or San Francisco, and they'll do 9 to 5 jobs or 9 to 6 jobs, where they will, the truck would be physically could be in Florida, but the person could be sitting in San Francisco, the driver, which is now aged, now 55 years old or whatever. And whatever the truck sees, they will see in their desk. And they will have some, control given so that they can drive the truck sitting in San Francisco office, because they'll see everything what the truck is seeing because of all the cameras and AI. And what they're doing essentially is they are actually becoming AI trainers. Uh, uh, they are basically going to uh, their wisdom and knowledge over a period of years. They're going to use it to train the AI models so that they can make a smart decisions about when the long turn comes or when need to stop, when you to overtake, what driver's mind would have thought and done over a period of years. That's how they're going to train. So those people are actually got the new job with almost 3 to 4 times more salary. So I'm just saying that for this platform, we are also engaging pundits and scholars to fine tune the models so that it kind of more behave as the pundits and scholars. When you ask them a question, how they respond. So we are in constantly using their inputs to make it platform more and better. Right? So that's the example I was trying to give. And basically we are bridging the generation. So let me just give you quick flavor of how the platform would look like. We'll see the demo, but this is kind of snapshot of what you would see, right? So this is a platform where you can upload your desired book or desired topics or research PDFs that you would add as a source. And you can also categorize that, okay, this book is in the category of Jain history or Jain philosophy or Anekantvad or Karma theory or whatever the topic that you're being researching on. And you can keep on adding the books that will fall into that category. Now, let's say there is a book which is Dhyan and Jivan by Bhuvan Bhanusuri Shorji. This book is pretty decent book. Now, you asked the question here, which is happened to be in Gujarati language. The book is in Gujarati, and we are asking the question कि नवकार मंत्र में किसको नमस्कार किया जाता है और ये नवकार मंत्र से मेडिटेशन कर सकते हैं कि नहीं कर सकते हैं, उसका डिटेल में आंसर दीजिए. तो आपको यहाँ पे विद इन 20 to 30 सेकंड में यू विल गेट व्यू ऑफ द आंसर. एंड you will also have a source. When you click on the source on the bottom, you will see the pop-up on the right hand side, which will actually showing you the text from the actual book, right? And we'll also, you can scroll it down. You will see page number 25, page number 39, page number, whatever the relevant pages that it'll pick up, and from which it has picked up and generated this answer, right? So it will also, so you can do further reference to go to those particular pages and do more research from it. I'll give one more example. Let's say there's a Gyansar book, which is published in 2008, almost 562 pages. The book is in actually Gujarati, Hindi, and Sanskrit. Book is authored by Yasho Vijayji Maharaj Sahab and is commented by Sri Vijay Bhadragupta Suri Maharaj Sahab. Now, let me just one second. Let me just 1 second. I'll show you that book real quick. Meanwhile, while I'm doing it, if you have any questions real quick, if you feel free to ask me.
Yes, sir. I just wanted to ask, we have to get our own book or you have a library connected? For example,
Yes,
if I want to ask Syadwad, I have to bring books having Syadwad, or it will find out which book has this description of Syadwad and I can get the answer.
Right. Yes, so this is not a kind of Bandari sir, this is not an encyclopedia of all the Jain books collection. That could be the very humongous task. And that's why the other platforms, I can show you like a number of platforms that do provide that service. So where you can get the PDF, that's kind of, we don't know what research that you want to do on which book. So we can't have kind of library of each possible combination of those books. That's number one. And number two, the other reason why we choose very carefully not to provide the library of the book, because that, first of all, it needs to be constantly been updated. That itself is a humongous task. But second, there is a copyright related issues also, because here, let's say Narendra Bhai Bhandari will have your own account, or some sanstha, let's say Koba or Gitar Ganga, they will have their own account, and they, whatever they do within their account, it is their prerogative, right? Whatever they upload, platform is not responsible for any copyright related matters, because we don't want to be in that standard. So we are making very clear, it is, if they have a permission, or they want whatever they want to do, they can upload, but their books won't be accessible outside their account, right? So that's another reason why.
No, that is good. So it's clear. So I have to get a book and then I can get a summary on any question I want to ask.
Yes, yes, yes. And we'll do the live demo today as well. So you'll get a good perspective on that. Yeah, I was going to show you that.
But you can connect it to Google, isn't it? Because Google में a lot of literature is available.
Google पे literature है, that is also partly part of the problem कि आपको authentic, Google does not give you all the PDF of the books, right? Again, for the same reason, if somebody has uploaded and are readily available, जैसे for example, our JS has a research portal. I think last I checked today, about 100 research papers have been published or uploaded. If those papers are available on Google, yeah, you can download and bring it to a book. But to answer your question, we would, I think, we are getting some requests, Bhandariji, that, for example, Jaini Library, right? They have books. Now they can give a API integration where we'll automatically connect with this platform and then allow to question answers that user don't have to download and upload again. So it will eliminate some step.
That
We
will be
also
good,
got
I think. I think most of us don't know which book to look into. So even if you connect to one library, Jain e-library is a very good platform. And if you connect to that, then of course, I mean, it can do both the things. You bring your own book and it will give you summary and question answer, as I understand. And then if
Yes.
I ask a question, I don't know which book it is, at least JNE library and JS portal you can link.
Yes. Yeah. See, there is two things here, right? Number one is, first of all, there are two things to your question. Number one, researchers usually know, okay, I'm doing a research on Updesh Mala Granth or Upmiti Prapancha Granth, right? So there's a volume and all the literature around that book, the PhD students or researcher would be having collected, or they will have access to it. Now, they don't want everything in the world. They already have 15 books they are focused on, right? So they create an account in this platform and they deal with those 15 books only because they don't want any noise,
No, I
clutter.
understand. I appreciate that point. That is focused to
So we
different
would
books.
help them to find, this platform is not meant to find those 15 books. That researcher would already have that mindset. कि मुझे कौन सी book कहाँ से लानी है.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so let's continue. So ये जो book में what I was talking about is ज्ञानसार book जो आपकी स्क्रीन पे दिख रहा है अभी. And this is आचार्य भगवान विजय भद्रगुप्त सूरी जी का book है. और this is, I just given a snapshot of so that you get the idea of actual book में जो this is not a high quality OCR, right? This is a photo basically. What you upload is the imaged PDF, right? They are not, this is not searchable. So these are just a couple of pages that I have taken as an example. You see is a combination of Gujarati, a combination of Sanskrit text is there. And there is, you see here, there is a lot of Yog Bindu references are given. Now, one of the key fundamental benefits of this platform is also we have developed a powerful OCR with it, optical character recognition technology, so that book even with a poor quality, even some old British cursive writing text also, we were able to code and get the raw data available for the platform. So every book, let's say approximately 300-page book, it takes about 10 to 12 minutes, one-time job to digest entire book. Just like we going to read that book, we're gonna take 1 week or so to read that book. We'll take 12 to 12 minutes, plus or minus, depends upon the size of the book. And then the entire book knowledge is stored into, think about it as a multi-dimensional space. And whenever you ask the queries afterwards, your query will also be, kind of distributed into multidimensional space, and it will find the relevant chunks, which are the most likely answers for your query, and it will generate the final answer for you. And that's why I'm going to show you the quick demo here. So this is a Gyansar book that I just showed you, right? Is almost, as I said, about 562-page book, correct? And the language of the book is in Gujarati, Hindi, and Sanskrit. All three languages are used throughout the books. Now, I'm asking a question here, that what role does the inner peace play in a spiritual growth and the self-realization, right? Now, let's say this question is asked. Now, if you can read Gujarati, that's fine. Otherwise, we'll do the demo. I'll show you this answer into English and Hindi as well. So this is, let me just read it for you. आंतरिक शांति और आत्मज्ञान अध्यात्म विकास में बहुत अहम भूमिका बजाते हैं. निस्पृहता और पर पदार्थों की इच्छा और लागनियों से मुक्त अंतिम सुख और मुक्ति का मार्ग है. जब मन शांत होता है तब क्रोध, मद, मतलब जो पूरा आंसर दिया है यहाँ पे, और उस पे व्हेन यू क्लिक ऑन इट, हियर राइट हैंड साइड पे आपको वेरी प्रिसाइजली मिलेगा रेफरेंस के कहाँ से उसने आंसर दिया है. देखो ये पेज नंबर 475 से भी उसने आंसर लिया है, so and so forth, right? So ये आपको ऐसे you can do further research. You can also store all the previous queries of the platform, whatever the research you have done, so that if you are an organization who is using this platform, आपका research you can share it with your other colleagues within the same organization as well. एक यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन पूछा है एक डेमो के लिए, हीर विजय सूरी महाराज साहब और सम्राट अकबर के बीच में क्या डायलॉग हुए थे. तो उसका बहुत प्रिसाइज आंसर के साथ उन्होंने कैसे अकबर से जीव हिंसा बंद करवाई थी, वो पूरी डिटेल, और कैसे उन्होंने जो कर था उसमें से आपको मुक्ति दिलाई थी, वो पूरी घटना का सिनॉप्सिस. आपको इंग्लिश में भी वही क्वेश्चन आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हो. नीचे जो आप मेरी कर्सर है वहां पे आपको लैंग्वेज ऑप्शन मिलता है कि आपको लैंग्वेज गुजराती में चाहिए, हिंदी में चाहिए कि इंग्लिश में चाहिए. तो अगर मैं इंग्लिश में कराऊं तो आपको ऐसा आंसर मिलेगा. यू कैन टेक अ क्विक 15 सेकंड टू रीड थ्रू इट. द क्वेश्चन बीइंग आस्क्ड हियर इज, हीर सूरी और सम्राट अकबर के बीच में व्हाट वाज द रिलेशनशिप और व्हाट वाज द डायलॉग्स. ठीक है. ऑलराइट, सो लेट मी मूव फॉरवर्ड. नाउ एक और एग्जांपल देता हूं मैं आपको कि दिस इज नॉट जस्ट वन बुक, यू कुड हैव मल्टीपल बुक्स. तो इस प्लेटफॉर्म में काफी आचार्य भगवंत है. एक कोबा है जो अपना अहमदाबाद के पास, गांधीनगर के पास, वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट लाइब्रेरी. मेनी ऑफ यू माइट बी अवेयर, there are more than 3 lakhs of books, manuscripts, and in my opinion is one of the largest collection. And they have number of pandits are working on it to do various research topics as well. तो उनके जो आचार्य भगवंत अजय सागर महाराज साहब जी और मैं काफी आचार्य भगवंतों ने इस प्लेटफॉर्म से जुड़े, मतलब उन्होंने जो क्वेरीज दिए हैं टेस्टिंग के लिए, और हमने उसके ऊपर हम काम करते रहे उसके साथ साथ में. तो ये एक बुक था, एक जैन धर्म की हिस्टोरिकल पर्सपेक्टिव ऑफ जैनिज्म के लिए आचार्य मुनिचंद्र सूरी महाराज साहब ने कुछ 17 बुक्स आइडेंटिफाई करके दिए थे. हमने वो 17 बुक्स का इजीली वी गॉट इट पीडीएफ्स ऑफ द बुक, और उसमें से देयर आर नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस हिस्टोरिकल पर्सपेक्टिव ढूंढने थे. तो एक मैं आपको एक एग्जांपल दिखा रहा हूँ. एक अचल गज का इतिहास था जो डॉक्टर शिव प्रसाद जी ने लिखा है, 240 पेजेस एंड वाज पब्लिश इन 2001. ये ऑथर है. उन्हीं का एक बुक था तपोगज का इतिहास, उसका हमने ये बुक लिया, विच इज अबाउट 362 पेज. एंड थर्ड खड़तर गज का इतिहास, ये बुक हमने लिया था. सो एज यू कैन सी टोटल page is approximately 1000 plus, right? Easily 1200 times number of pages combining all three books. Now अगर मैं ऐसा क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा हूँ प्लेटफॉर्म में कि खड़तर गज का इतिहास, तपगज का इतिहास और अचल गज का इतिहास, ये तीनों का अध्ययन करने के बाद आप क्या बता सकते हैं कि तीनों गज के प्रमुख आचार्य कौन थे और उनका योगदान क्या था, राइट? ये मैंने क्वेश्चन पूछा है. नाउ यू कैन इमेजिन ये तीन बुक को पढ़ने के लिए आपको इजीली, आई डोंट नो, मे बी if you are really avid reader, you still need 2 weeks or so, but let's say assume 1 month of effort आपको thoroughly पढ़ रहे हो, तो पर आपको एक summarized overview information चाहिए in this question. तो when you ask this question, same question मैंने पूछा है with the reference of these three books, or I could have even all 15-17 books, that doesn't matter, but in this case I just pick कि मुझे इन तीन बुक से ही आंसर चाहिए था. तो ये आपके सामने आंसर है. यू कैन जस्ट हैव अ क्विक लुक एट इट. तो खड़तर गज, तपोगज और अचल गज के तीनों के प्रमुख आचार्य का उनका योगदान निम्नलिखित है. खड़तर गज के आचार्य के नाम लिखे हैं, उनका योगदान क्या था, तपोगज का योगदान, अचल गज का योगदान. ये आपके सामने आंसर आ गया. और आप इसके लिए डिटेल में इंफॉर्मेशन चाहिए, व्हेन यू क्लिक ऑन इट हियर, इट विल शो यू स्पेसिफिक पेजेस ऑफ द बुक्स. Okay, so it lets you do research across multiple books also, right? तो अच्छा, एक वन मोर फीचर हमने दिया है कि कभी कभी क्या होता है कि व्हेन यू, लेट्स से ये जैन हिस्ट्री मैंने कैटेगरी सिलेक्ट किया है, एंड अगेन ईच कैटेगरी इज आल्सो योर चॉइस, राइट? आपको खाली कर्म थियरी पे रिसर्च करना है तो यू क्रिएट वन कैटेगरी, और आपको मल्टीपल टॉपिक्स पे आप रिसर्च करो तो यू कैन हैव मल्टीपल टॉपिक्स आल्सो पार्ट ऑफ इट. मैं क्वेश्चन सेशन को लास्ट में रखता हूँ. अनलेस यू समथिंग वेरी रिलेवेंट टू द स्लाइड, यू कैन फील फ्री टू इंटरप्ट मी, वी आर वी कैन हैंडल, अदरवाइज आई विल पोस्टपोन इट टुवर्ड्स एंड. तो यहाँ पे व्हाट वी डू इज जस्ट लाइक आपने शायद देखा होगा कोई एआई प्लेटफॉर्म्स में, आपने जो 3 बुक्स दिए हैं, तो समटाइम्स यूजर don't know how to start, right? So we are generating multiple about 20 to 20 questions, depends upon the volume of the books, AI generated questions which are likely to be asked by the scholars or by the the person of interest, so whatever they want to learn. So a prompt type of questions, so that to seed questions are automatically generated. So for example, on work questions, ये तीनों बुक के रेफरेंस से ही होंगे. If you are only selecting one book, तो उसी बुक के रेफरेंस से होंगे, nothing would come outside of that book. तो आपको हमने मल्टीपल लैंग्वेज में भी ऑप्शंस दिया है. ऑफ कोर्स यू कैन टाइप योर ओन क्वेश्चंस, बट जस्ट टू स्टार्ट विथ गिव यू सम ऑफ द हिंट क्वेश्चंस बेसिकली. तो ऐसे खड़तर गज में शास्त्रार्थ की परंपरा का क्या महत्व है, और व्हाट डज द प्राइमरी फोकस ऑफ श्री लेख संग्रह का जो बुक है उसका व्हाट वाज द मीनिंग ऑफ इट. तो ये क्वेश्चंस वुड बी आस्क्ड according to that, and you can just click on that questions and answer would be start in the back end to give you the answer, right? Now मैंने आपको थोड़ा एक और just to give you perspective, जो मैंने शुरुआत में I talked about कम्मंडी काया नीति सारा बुक के बारे में मैंने बताया था, वो 1896 में पब्लिश हुआ था. दिस इज द क्वालिटी ऑफ द बुक, राइट? इट्स नॉट very small fonts, and obviously book has been printed almost 100 and whatever years back. So but yes, it was very powerful quality. I mean जो OCR models हमने design किए, तो it does a pretty decent job to decode the book and able to answer the questions. So now, just to be clear, lot of people have wished to they can solve this kind of problem, right? This is falls into HSR, or hand character recognition system. So nobody has solved this problem. Lot of people are working on it. Googles are working on it. Some of the IITs are working on it to decode the hand character, because ये हमारी बस की बात ही नहीं है कि ये हम even regular people even hard time to even read this book, क्योंकि they don't know Aril Magri or Prakrit Sanskrit language that well. तो मैं उसके बारे में आपको बताता हूँ कि हाउ वी ऑफ कोर्स वी नॉट सॉल्विंग द हैंड कैरेक्टर प्रॉब्लम, बट the lot of manuscripts are being now digitized, so people are investing money to type this book, and we but format language is very much exactly same what you see in this manuscript, and but we can do research on those topics, right? तो फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैं आपको रियल एग्जाम्पल दे रहा हूँ, ये जो मैन्यूस्क्रिप्ट का जो बुक है उसका देयर आर मेनी मेनी मैन्यूस्क्रिप्ट व्हिच आर अवेलेबल इन दिस काइंड ऑफ फॉर्मेट। तो आपको जो यहाँ पे दिख रहा है ना सहज, मेरा कर्सर जहाँ पे सहज सलूणा वही है, यहाँ पे सहज सलूणा वो ये बुक का लिटरली कॉपी है यहाँ पे। टेक्स वन अदर एग्जांपल, नाउ दिस इज वेरी कॉम्प्लेक्स रीडिंग हियर। आप यहाँ पे देखिए उसको कि यहाँ पे मेरा कर्सर है, यहाँ पे मुख्या उपासिहा, ये वही एग्जैक्टली वही चीज यहाँ पे है। यहाँ पे आप देख रहे हो अभिरामा, तो वो यहाँ पे है अभिरामा। तो ये दिस इज द चिंतामणि पार्श्वस्तवन, ये मैन्युस्क्रिप्ट है चिंतामणि पार्श्वनाथ भगवान के पूरे उनके ऊपर। तो उसके ऊपर हम अगर वी हैव अवेलेबिलिटी ऑफ दिस बुक विच इज एज यू कैन सी इन संस्कृत में है, हिंदी में है, जो भी लैंग्वेज में, वी विल डाइजेस्ट दैट बुक एंड वी विल टू आस्क दिस क्वेश्चन। सो फॉर एग्जांपल मैं चिंतामणि पार्श्व के ऊपर ये मैन्युस्क्रिप्ट का हमने एक फीचर रखा हुआ है जहाँ पे व्हाट डिड द इम्पैक्ट डिड राज्य और विजया हैड ऑन अ जैन कम्युनिटी एंड ऑन इंस्टीट्यूशंस। ये बहुत डिटेल्ड में उसका आंसर है, वेरी करेक्ट आंसर बाय द वे, मैंने चेक भी करवाया। वही क्वेश्चन नाउ मैं आई एम आस्किंग इन द गुजराती लैंग्वेज। अभी कुछ और क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा हूँ कि व्हाट आर द आर्किटेक्चरल फीचर्स highlighted in the description of चिंतामणि पार्श्वनाथ टेम्पल। तो उसमें ये पूरे टेम्पल के बारे में उनके जितने भी डिस्क्रिप्शन थे, देखो इट हैज एक्चुअली टेकन द टेक्स्ट फ्रॉम दिस थिंग व्हाट यू सी ऑन द राइट हैंड साइड इज एक्चुअल टेक्स्ट, राइट, दैट वी हैव यूज्ड टू फीड इनटू दिस प्लेटफॉर्म। बट नाउ आई एम गेटिंग द आंसर कि भी मंदिर के आर्किटेक्चर के बारे में उसकी हाइट क्या है, उसके बीच में सोने का भाग है, और मंदिर में बीच में फणी का सांप के आकार का श्रृंगार है, मतलब ये जो है वो पूरा यहाँ से लिया गया है, राइट। By the way, we also have tested and we are currently in the, I would say that midway. We have not, I wouldn't claim that platform is fully well versed with the Sanskrit also, but all the results what we have seen is quite promising. ये बुक है यहाँ पे ध्यान और जीवन, वो एक्चुअली गुजराती में है बुक, गुजराती और हिंदी में, और यहाँ पे संस्कृत में सवाल पूछा गया है प्लेटफॉर्म पे। ललितांग मुनि नास्तिक किमर्थ असहमत आसित, मतलब वो नास्तिक लोगों के साथ किस लिए असहमत थे। आप यहाँ पे आंसर देख सकते हो, ये हिंदी में आंसर जनरेट करने के लिए बोला गया है। क्वेश्चन वाज इन संस्कृत लैंग्वेज, which is usually I don't think a lot of people would be asking questions in Sanskrit anyway, but ये है उसके अंदर। Now just giving you another perspective of organization management, तो ये platform में this is one of the demo account we have created, and when you go to the platform granth.in, you can create your own account and it will let you play around with it, like 3 books you can upload and you can ask about 10-15 queries, and if you need more you can upgrade the account like that. We have given facility, it is unique to a mobile number. So here you see that inside the book you can upload the book, and you can give a category political science, Jain history, whatever you want to give. You can download the entire book. You can also see the book summary into multiple language. This is a just quick comparative analysis. That's something, let me pull it up into easy to digest form. Yeah. Yeah. So यहाँ पे मैंने जस्ट आपको एक रेफरेंस के लिए दिया है, that let me just इंग्लिश में जाते हैं. So Granth AI, what it supports as a Jain GPT or Notebook LLM or Chat GPT, what they are given very detailed comparative analysis, what this our platform is designed to do. right? So support multiple languages. वो Jane GPT नहीं करता है, for example. User can upload their own books, which is the fundamental thing that we do. And Jane GPT, so whatever the fixed corpus of few books that's given, only that can be used. और अगर उसको answer नहीं मिल रहा है वहाँ से, then he go to internet or go to Chat GPT and then get the answers. Our core premise is that we want to stick to the topic that I'm referring to, right? And I don't want anything hallucination or misguided information. You get precise answers. Then we have organization support, right? So let's say JAS, Jain Academy of Scholars, is the research institute, which is the client of this platform, for example. And all the researchers within the platform can be given access to use the platform, right? So all the query, let's say Bandari sir has research, the other people would be given that platform. So that all sharing of information is also made it available. We also have given summarization of entire books, right? तो वो देखेंगे हम आगे feature में. Now moving on to the next topic, which is a mind map. Basically, short definition of mind map is transforming the textual data into visual insights. So it's a visual representation of your entire Granth or entire book. So kind of summarized view of view. So this is how it will look like. For example, मैंने ये हरिभद्र सूरी का एक बुक है, उसका बुक है जीवन एंड कवन. When you click on it, it will AI generated कि इस बुक में पूर्वखंड, श्रमण जीवन, उत्तरखंड और उपखंड, ये 4 broader topics cover किए गए हैं. When you click on it, it will give you सब कैटेगराइजेशन के पूर्वखंड के अंदर कौन कौन से टॉपिक किए गए. When you click on one further down कि उनके जन्मदाता और जन्मभूमि के बारे में, तो वो इंफॉर्मेशन आपको मिल जाएगा यहाँ पे कि पिंगुई नगरी में शंकर भट्ट और गंगा के पुत्र थे. तो बेसिकली आपको पेज नंबर भी मिलेगा जहाँ पे पॉसिबल है. तो दिस गिव्स यू काइंड ऑफ डैशबोर्ड टू kind of get the synopsis of entire book to at your preference level. So वो भी book is in whatever language, we generate the mind map in that specific language. तो आप देख सकते हो यहाँ पे अचल गज का इतिहास में, and this is totally in your control. You click on this will be expanded, right? And then you will see that. तो ये अचल गज सिमिलरली इंग्लिश में भी आप कर सकते हो. ये द्रव्य संग्रह बुक के बारे में बहुत डिटेल में उसका माइंड मैप बनाया गया है. तो ये हो गया. और लास्ट एंड अनदर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फीचर दैट वी हैव आल्सो एडेड इन दिस ग्रंथ एआई, एंड अगेन दिस इज बेस्ड ऑन द फीडबैक taken from number of scholars who are actually teaching to Sadhu Sadhviji Mahatma, or they're doing research for some institute on manuscripts and all of that. So what happens that for them finding the right manuscript, it's a big challenge. So usually people, as we have talked to them, what we realize that there are manuscript catalogs. So for example, Jaisalmer का खुद का एक manuscript catalog है. Similarly, there is a catalog for Patan. There is a catalog for LD Indology का खुद का manuscript. उनके पास जितना भी collection उनका catalog है. Similarly, Koba में there are about 39 catalogs of all manuscript. Now, if I wanted to look for some particular manuscript, so many of these manuscript catalogs, they are actually typed in 1960s or whatever past time. They are not. They are basically books in book format. Now you have to go page by page. Sometimes they don't have a proper way of searching across that book. So and you don't know how many different pattern में है, जैसलमेर में कहाँ पे, you don't know. So what is intention is we'll put all the catalogs, all the popular catalogs in the platform, and when you're looking for a particular manuscript, within a seconds you will get the idea कि ये manuscript की पूरी detail, something that you are looking for. तो मैं आपको I'll walk you through an example. These are the 4 volumes that we have taken. As you can see here, this book was again by Bhandarkar Oriental Institute, Pune, right? So there are 4 volumes we have got. They're printed in 1988. This one is printed in 1977, so and so forth, right? Now, the Jain literature and philosophy, this is just the cover page of those books. We have taken these books, we have digested, and as you can imagine that these are printed way earlier. So our model has to understand all the text within that. Now I want to ask the question that give me the details about the Vikramaditya Chopai, right? This is one of the manuscript. Now, and again, various queries has been given to us by a couple of Acharya Bhagwans. Can you check whether this manuscript is available or not, right? And first of all, even though it is available, it takes a lot of time for you to, you have to sit down with all the volumes and check it out one by one. Now here, same question has been asked to a platform. Give me the details about manuscript Vikramaditya Chopai. Even though there is some minor spelling mistakes, it's okay. It will automatically picks up. So यहाँ पे you can see the manuscript Chopai significant work in Jain literature by Vikramaditya and connection with Queen Kohli. ये title है. This is the author Labhavardhana, also Lal Kanda. He was a student of this. Publication date is 1666. Size of the manuscript is this, so and so forth, right? So, and you will also get the reference for of the actual catalogs. कहाँ से ये लिया गया? So this is manuscript catalog. I will show you one example. So what you see here is manuscript search. Now this is I've taken one page of this Bhandarkar Institute. The actual text looks like this, something like this, right? It gives you, they have own coding, how they have decoding the manuscript inside. This is another example. This is actual page of the book, right? As you can see, it was printed in 1966 or 77. Now, this is what our platform, again, this is a bit technical detail, but this is what we internally derive. Whatever you see here is all are available. Page number 900, this Digambara works. जो आपको यहाँ पे all the slokes that you see, this is actual backend of our platform which generate the text out of this book. So now this text on the right hand side is searchable. You can do search on it, and we Granth here go one step extra that gives you even answer. This is about 800, 900 page book. You asking any questions. So for example, if I say, give me the detail of manuscript Chopai, you will get answer. Again, answer would be in your desired language. Okay. So this is what it is. And let me just show you one more last feature and then we'll go to the demo. Yeah. By the way, there is a National Manuscript Mission, Gyan Setu, is one of the initiative by Government of India, and they have events. They invited for all AI related innovative ideas that can help for manuscripts as well as promoting this thing. So I'm happy to share that our platform gone through a 2 round of scrutinies with some of the IIT professors, and we have been invited for the final round to present at New Delhi on Vignan Bhavan on 11th and 12th of September. So I'll be going there to showcase this platform as well. So let me, yeah. So I'm going to show you one use case that, yeah. ये जो मैंने आपको बताया, so this is what I already showed you. Now look at this. This is the actual image of the 2 pages of manuscript catalog, which is LD Indology, right? In Lalbhai Dalpatbhai Indology department, is a big institute here in Ahmedabad. Their catalogs actually spread across 2 pages. So you see this first line, which is 15 तिथि की स्तुति, ये यहाँ तक है. वो और उसके additional columns are on the next page, right? So you have to see like 2 pages together. It's a very complex, kind of relatively complex problem to solve, and we have even the manuscript catalogs are written in this way. We are able to decode those, and this is what our platform has internally derived. So as you can see here, आप देख सकते हो यहाँ पे तिथि की स्तुति है, यहाँ पे हमने so now this bottom part is completely searchable now. ये यहाँ पे दिख रहा है आपको लेखन स्थल कहाँ पे है, तो लेखन स्थल भी यहाँ पे आ गया ये जगह पे. And now I am able to query on this particular catalog. ये जो original catalog था ये searchable नहीं है. Nothing you can do with it. You have to just manually refer, for example. और ये once it is part of the platform, if you ask the question about give me the information about वज्रायु द कथा, ये एक मैन्युस्क्रिप्ट है. अब देखो यहाँ पे पूरी आपको डिटेल्ड इंफॉर्मेशन इज अवेलेबल हियर एज वी टॉक्ड अबाउट अर्लियर, राइट. तो ये आपको ये सब इंफॉर्मेशन जो अंदर से मिल जाएगा आपको. सो दैट इज काइंड ऑफ पावर ऑफ द प्लेटफॉर्म. एंड हम जस्ट टू लास्ट फ्यू स्लाइड्स and then I'll rest my presentation. We have got pretty good course, particularly youth perspective. I won't go into the details, but very encouraging feedbacks we have received. Aage, what we planning to do is, as Bandari sir mentioned earlier, we are looking at how this platform can be integrated to other platforms. We already got a couple of queries that उनकी खुद की कुछ जैन पाठशाला प्लेटफॉर्म है और वहाँ पे जो भी क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाते हैं, can Granth AI can be a backend? Can we answer those questions? So brain would be used from Granth AI, and their answer would be feedback to those websites. Voice interaction we are planning. We are already started working on it. We also have got some really interesting request that in future we should consider working on a Tamil language. For there's a lot of Jain literature is sitting in the Tamilian language, and many of us obviously wouldn't know how to read it, and because of the local government whatever it is, it's not coming out very well. So if platform can handle Tamil literature, and then question answer can be in English or Hindi, but book can be in Tamil. So that kind of things we are working on. Another one is we are planning to use some of the very advanced models in the future, as once we have a lot of data available by scholars, type of questions they are asking, that will be further used to fine tuning of the models, right. So this is our entire team who has been working on AI team, front end, back end, OSAB. So yeah, this is our kind of journey. And let me switch gear to show you a quick demo. You may want to note down the website name, granthai.in. I just went to a website. All the information that we talked about in all the features and everything is available. There is a very quick video how to use this platform is also available on the platform. You can click on it and right. So it will be available, but I'm going to just log into the platform. By the way, you can use this platform. Let me go back to the platform. You see, start a free trial, right? Yeah, you can click on this and you just register your basic detail, and that's it. You will be able to start using the platform. You can upload your, by default, we have given 4 or 5 books already uploaded, just so that you don't get empty account. Like Bhagavad Gita has, similarly few books are given, and you can upload your own books into it. Now I'm going to just show you one of the demo account, that one that I use, my personal account. Just given whatever the name we given, Anveshak is the name, and you can see there are so many categories. We already have uploaded probably about 80-90 books of Granths already. For example, Jain history. Within the Jain history, we have this many books. ये जो मैंने आपको पहले बताया था, हरिभद्र सूरी, जैन युग, अचल गज का इतिहास, जैन साहित्य का भाग 2, भाग 1, पार्ट 1, ये जैन के जो काव्य है, कविज, पोएट्स, उनकी पूरी डिटेल डाली गई है. तो ऑलमोस्ट इनफैक्ट नॉट 70, about 30 books are already there which falls into Jain history. If I ask any question according to that, I'll get the answers. So, for example, how did the political instability of the 12th or 16th centuries influence the development and preservation of Jain literature, right? ये questions भी AI ने generate किया हुआ है. Now I'm going to click on it, but I'm going to choose the language here as a Hindi, okay? So I can type my own questions, or I can choose one of these questions just for. So I clicked on it. So this question, as you can see on your screen, has been asked, and it's going to take about 30 seconds, depends upon the size. So meanwhile, I'll tell you that, as I said, about 300, 350 books, pages के आसपास है, so it will take about 10 to 12 minutes one time to digest the book. And for queries, it will take about 20 to 40 seconds, depends upon the complexity and the internal logics being used. Originally, one book को digest करने की cost है about 300 pages का book. We have brought it down to 10 to 12 rupees, one time cost, right? And for every query, the original, when we started developing, the cost was around 2 to 3 rupees. We have brought it down to 30 to 40 paisa. Right? So now this question that you asked, right? Now, you see, now yourself, this live demo that I'm doing, ये क्वेश्चन के बारे में आपको आपके सामने, ये मैं भी फर्स्ट टाइम देख रहा हूँ ये आंसर्स. यहाँ पे पूरा आंसर दिया गया. टेक अ मिनट टू रीड थ्रू इट. एंड इट ऑल्सो ऑटोमेटिकली पिक्स अप कि उसने कौन कौन सी बुक का यूज किया था. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, जैन साहित्य का बृहद इतिहास पार्ट 1 और जैन साहित्य का बृहद इतिहास पार्ट 2, इस दोनों बुक्स में से उसने आंसर निकाला है. इफ आई क्लिक ऑन दिस पर्टिकुलर स्टफ हियर, इट विल ऑल्सो गिव मी द सोर्स, राइट? ये पूरा आंसर जो आपके सामने दिख रहा है यहाँ पे, वो कहाँ से लिया. सो फॉर एग्जाम्पल, ये है, दिस इज द टेक्स्ट ऑफ एक्चुअल बुक, जो आप देख सकते हो यहाँ पे, पेज नंबर 36. ये उसने पेज नंबर 36 से आंसर लिया है. ऑल्सो it took answer from page number 35 से भी लिया है. Now why it is order? We have done very interesting logics. For every questions, we try to find potentially top 30 most likely pages, and then we re-rank those pages internally. So what answer you get are from the most likely correct answers, or I mean, most influencing answer would be picked up automatically. But these are all the pages are used and studied internally. And as you can see, about 30 to 35 seconds, we got the answer. Okay. Similarly, let's say if I choose Haribhadra Suri, right? ये मैंने, by the way, you can copy the questions, you can copy and paste. I'm going to show you a mind map feature. Actually, let's go to spiritual category, जिसके अंदर we already have uploaded some book with Bhagavad Gita. Okay, a Bhagavad Gita book is about 892 page book. I'll also show that book as well. Now, a Bhagavad Gita के ऊपर मुझे mind map देखना है. So this is the feature where you click on mind map. It will give you complete walkthrough of the platform, of the book. Let me just click on that. The actual book was in English, so that's why this. You see that Bhagavad Gita is now, these are the key topics. For example, Karma Yoga. If I click on Karma Yoga, it will give me Arjun's dilemma, importance of performing prescribed duties, or Krishna's conscious and liberation, right? These are the topics. The platform would kind of automatically design this. Now, if I click on this, importance of performing own duties, so ये आपको पेज नंबर मिल गया कि around 203rd page pe, yes, one should not give up activities meant for modification. Similarly, so and so forth, you can get the, I hope you get the idea, right? You will be able to completely study the entire book. Actually, book में है क्या अंदर. Complete history of the books is also available, right? यहाँ से, for example, ये previous 30 days के पहले जितने भी queries किया था वो सब available है. यहाँ पे questions पूछा गया था कि why Arjun was not ready for the war in Bhagavad Gita. तो ये इसका पूरा आंसर दिया गया कि वो अपने कुटुंबी जनों के सामने हथियार नहीं उठाना चाहता था. और उसके एक्चुअली अगर हम डिटेल में जाए तो मल्टीपल एंगल्स के उसके जो मानसिक जो कंफ्यूजन था वो पूरा यहाँ पे पाया जाएगा। सिमिलरली आप जो मैं यूजर फाइल मैनेजमेंट के बारे में बताना चाह रहा था आपको कि ये प्लेटफॉर्म है, यहाँ पे आप अपने नई बुक्स जो भी आपकी पीडीएफ अपलोड कर सकते हो। जो मैंने आपको गीता के बारे में बता रहा था, तो लेट्स सी, ये भगवत गीता की ये है भगवत गीता इन इंग्लिश, राइट? नाउ आई कैन डाउनलोड दैट बुक, द एक्चुअल बुक, राइट? आई एम जस्ट डाउनलोडिंग द बुक फ्रॉम द प्लेटफॉर्म. It will just, because it's pretty big book, about 900 pages long, I believe. Meanwhile, I'll show you book ki summary, right? Now you see that book summary of that entire book, just one paragraph, right? What this text is, this entire book is about, and that is also available in multiple language. आप हिंदी करोगे तो आप हिंदी में मिलेगा आपको, गुजराती में चाहिए तो गुजराती में मिलेगा, right? So this is that feature, and this is the yeah, this is the book, Bhagavad Gita by Swami Prabhupada. You know, book was, I think, 1962 में कुछ तो published हुआ था, 1972 में published हुआ ये book, right? This is the entire book of 892 pages, right? So ये this is not a searchable book. You cannot do query or you cannot search. This is book is actually the image, उसकी image photograph लेके PDF बनाया गया, तो ये है। All right, मैन्युस्क्रिप्ट का तो मैंने आपको अच्छे से डेमो दिया था। भंडारकर और कोबा के कैटलॉग्स हमने डाले हुए हैं। आप उसमें से अगर आप में किसी को कुछ भी क्वेश्चन पूछना है मुझे, और इफ यू वांट टू ट्राई इट आउट, इफ यू वांट मी टू टेस्ट समथिंग, प्लीज आस्क मी, अदरवाइज आई विल रेस्ट हियर फॉर एनी क्वेश्चन आंसर्स।
Nikhil bhai, I would like to request you, before you take question answer, can you give a demo of JS research paper web portal also? Thank you.
Yes, I'll do that. I'll do that. Yeah. So now I'll keep 5-10 minutes for that. But let me just stop here for a second. Overall, any quick observations, comments, questions from anybody?
Yeah, I want to say this is wonderful. I think this is something great you have done. Very useful. I have many questions, but can we postpone the question or should I ask now?
Let's do one thing. As Purvi-ben requested, I will take a few minutes to, I've prepared one presentation for Jain Academy of Scholars research portal. As many of our team members are asking questions that a platform is, I mean, yes, we have about 100 plus research papers are already there, but we don't see that people are very actively using it. So for benefit of the group, while we have about various folks on the call, I'll take a minute to see if I can show you that quick presentation. And it's really useful, really easy to use. And actually, there is a good way we can connect Jain Academy of Scholars research platform with the Granth AI also in the future, right? If that is the direction we want to go, that can be also very much doable. Okay, so let me share my screen again. Yes, Purivan, you can see the screen, right? Yeah, so this is our मैं आपको डाउनलोड करके ही शो करता हूँ। Yeah, so this was also developed by our team last year, I think. And you can obviously access the platform by going to research.jainscholar.com. Basically, as you know, platform is designed for our own JS, right? For scholars to make their research paper available to other scholars across the world and get their feedbacks and get the visibility of the research work. So it's actually, if you think about it, it's very simple. The 3 steps to think about. Number 1, you just register on the platform where you can just provide your name, email, and password. That's it. You register for the platform, and our admin staff, Purvi Ben, and so on and so forth, they will just verify that you are authorized JS user. And then once you authorized, you will get the OTP on your email that shows your email is verified. That's it. That's hardly like 30-second or 1-minute job. But yes, it has to be verified by our admin staff. And once you verified, you are access to platform for lifetime, basically. And once you enter the login into the platform with your email address and password, that's so first registration, second is login, and third is you start using it. You can upload your paper, or you can search various papers which is already available on the platform, right? So just to give you perspective, you can, when you want to upload your own research work, you have to just fill up this detail. You will see wherever the asterisk sign is there, we have very carefully thought through it, and we kept it that you must enter those details, which is helpful to other users and for yourself, because that way it make it more easily searchable, right? So title of the paper, then abstract of the paper, whatever you already have it, language of the paper, year of publication. We have about 17 categories that you can pull down menu. You can pull one category and you can choose some subcategory, which is also optional. Then various, if it's already published in some journal, uska naam, uska URL, ISBN code if is available, if ISSN number is available. So you can, this will enable them to search. So you upload the book, and if your material is not copyrighted, you are allowed to upload on the platform as well. And that's it. And you can start doing query and research on the platform. We have some additional features where you can update your own profile. You can get the view of it, that how many books been published since last month, and so on and so forth. And like this, you have, this is what you will see when you start searching on the platform. You can search from many different ways, right? And you will see the books detail, and the admin of the platform would have to approve your book, because we don't want any garbage content. And Bhandari sir, and we had designed some guideline that we don't want to put any research paper beyond 2000 year. I mean year 2000. So we want in last 25 years books, research papers to be utilized. So there are some guidelines, and if your research paper are fall into that guideline, it will be available on the platform to be used, right? So this is it. And we have, Purvi can share the video of the platform, how to use it. And we are always available if anybody need help. So this is, I think, very powerful and really helps our JS to build our own research identity. So I think folks should use this. Okay, so let's go back to our question session. I have a few questions I can see in the chat window. And let me just quickly read through it, and then we'll go to Bhandari sir's question. Is there anything that prevents me from uploading a book on Christianity, for example, or a textbook on physics, or Dr. Seuss's children book, for that matter? Why would you do that? Number one. But yes, if you want to do it, if we have put some safeguards, for example, but they are more for offensive or sexual contents or very inappropriate content, those will be blocked. But we have also been a little bit lenient about it, because we don't know, like researchers are doing some Jainism and physics, and they want to use some of the real physics book also to be used for comparative study, then we are not prohibiting. But if certain books are not supposed to be used, we have request that those books could be, we can put some logic relatively easily to block it. But to short answer your questions, yeah, no, we are not specifically blocking those other topics as well. but the platform is more fine-tuned to handle the instant text, right? So I hope that was answered. Any other questions? Bandari sir, please.
Yes, as I was saying, this is a great thing you have done. I think it will make our Jain scriptures available to people who know the language, who don't know the language of the Granth, and so on. So I'm very happy about it, and I must compliment you for this effort. I have some general comments and some specific questions. Firstly, let me come to some specific question. One is, as I understand, you can use it free, but then when you ask questions, you have to pay, right?
Well,
How do you
yes.
recover the money? I mean, what is the mode? Can I buy this thing
Yes.
or
That's a good
how?
question.
Yes.
Good question. Let me share the screen. ये अपना Granth AI platform. I'm logging out. On the platform itself, we have देखो यहाँ पे we have put pricing on the site where you have this free cost. Of course, we will bear all that cost for that. We allow you to upload the 3 books, and you can do up to 30 queries, which should give you enough detail, right? Enough comfort to play around with the platform. Any 3 books you can upload, and up to 30 queries. In this standard plan, we have about 400 rupees per month, and you have about 10 books, and you can do up to 200 queries. So let's say you're doing research on a particular topic where you have about 8 or 9 books, or so every month you can keep on adding. And similarly, we have premium plan where is about 1700 rupees per month, where you have 30 books, but each book can be size of 100 MB also, and you have 1000 queries, right? So yeah, and this is the cost is slightly like about, I don't remember exactly, but even 5-10% premium to what actual cost that will be incurring. We really wanted people to use it. And in some cases, the book size is really big. It will even cost more than what we are offering. But our objective is to really make people use this platform. Now, this organization plan, uske liye we have designed some plan. For example, some they're not published here, but on the request we can share it. But approximately 5,000 rupees plan for 3 months, 9,000 rupees for 6 months, and about 70,000 rupees plan for entire year, where you have pretty much 200, 300 books and about 5, 6, 7,000 queries. I don't remember, but it's something on those lines. But the benefit of enterprise plan is you can share all your research within the organization. There could be even 10 people within that organization can access the same account, right? So that's the benefit. Because there is a lot of cost involved for hosting AI models and stuff.
So this is very good, but you can also have this available free, and then one can pay as per question. If you can make that, sometimes I don't use it for a month. So if you have 3 months thing, then supposing I am not using, then that money is wasted. So you can, I mean, I'm just suggesting, I don't know whether you would like it or not. But let's say you can download it free, and as you ask questions, you can, you have to pay. If that provision can be made, it will be useful. Then I don't have to log in every time and renew it and all that. So something that is one suggestion.
Yeah, something I will discuss with the team. It's a very good suggestion. Basically, some of the cost, I would say, I don't remember, but almost half of the cost is incurred when you upload the book, because the book digestion itself is a big process, and that is only one-time job.
Right.
And the question answer is as you when you ask. But in general, we'll figure out a model where it is what you're saying is usage-based model, basically.
You see, I'm not a regular user, but once in a while I may like to use it, but I can pay upfront, and then I should be free to use it whenever I want. Otherwise, if you put 3 months or 1 month, I may not use it, and then that that is the idea.
Understood.
Anyway,
but see,
you
basically,
think
I
about
understand
it.
your point, but we want people to encourage, right? At least we should limit it for 1 year or something, right? If you're not using for 1 year,
yeah. But I'm just thinking from my point of view.
Yeah,
secondly, I was saying that you can link it to the publication of JS, because we don't have problem of copyright. So like you put that cosmology and physics and
Yes.
geology and so some basic things are of course you have already done that, but I want to link JS with this, and then people will start using, because JS is not concentrating so much on the old Granths, but it's doing some modern connecting with science and modern context. So that is something. You have done very good job thinking of this Tamil language. I think there's a lot of literature there, and so that is very good. Now I want to ask you: is the audio answer available on this?
Yeah, that is something we are working on. It's a very useful feature. In fact, we are currently accessing that when question is asked. Right now, as you might have seen, we don't ask what language you're asking the question. You can ask question in English, Hindi, Gujarati. We automatically detect it, and we wanted to build the same thing with the voice, which is a little bit more complicated. So you ask question in any language. Let's say you ask question in Hindi, we will also automatically give answer into Hindi. वो हिंदी में आंसर ऑडियो में आएगा, तो वो हम उस पे रिसर्च चल रहा है. We know what to be done. It just थोड़ा टाइम चाहिए. So it is already in the motion.
Very good, very good.
Vijay,
I'm
I
very
want to
happy
ask
that.
question.
Yeah, one
Yes.
second. I just finished, Samneji. Please, 1 second.
Yeah.
I'm very happy that you have been selected for this Gyan Setu project. So I want to congratulate you for that.
Thank you. Thank you,
Yeah, that is. And the last question I want to ask is how JS can help you in this. I mean, what you want people to do? Can we help you? Because this is encouraging our, Jain literature to spread all over the world. So can you
Right.
tell us what do you expect from us?
Sure. It's a good question, Bhandari. Again, what I would be really helpful, there are two categories, in broad speaking. I wanted if some of our scholars can give some of their time to, let's say they are specialized into some book or they're doing some core research into some particular topic. They already know that topic, for example, Anekantvad or Travyasar. So they can help us to fine tune the model better. So they can dedicate some of the time that, okay, for this book, these are the likely questions can be asked in this platform, and uska real answer should be like this, right? They might have already done some research work already. They might have information readily available. If they can give that information to us, then we know that if there is a genuine scholar, he thinks this way, right? And we can use that knowledge parting to this platform. So that is ongoing process. And they can be specialized into any field, right? Doesn't matter. Platform doesn't need to be taught one particular granth. They just need to know how to digest any kind of granth. So yeah, this knowledge sharing information, that would be helpful. Second is the language pandits. For example, we see everybody is now, for that time is money. So if we want to get Tamilian pandits, or for that matter, any other language, we need that to be part of our team, even that can be remotely. So they can help us to constantly, while we are in a development phase, to help to analyze, because we obviously don't know Tamil well. I mean, zero. But
You should involve Dev Kumar ji in this. I think he's a very learned scholar.
Okay.
So
In Tamil
and
perspective,
he knows. Huh?
Tamil point of view, you're saying?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, for
okay.
Tamil.
Okay, good. And the third thing, which is more on the economic side, I mean, we have so far, is all self-funded. We have done significant amount of investment, and we are happy with the way it's coming out. So obviously, platform would make it subscription based. So people, whatever they use, they will take care of that cost. But for ongoing new research and new features we added, if any ways the JS or some way we can figure out to contribute to this platform, that would be really helpful. And one other thought extending to that, for example, Jain chairs has been established. Almost 25 plus chairs has been established in many prestigious US universities. So they are inviting scholars to learn Jainism. And for them, it will be ideal platform, in my opinion, because they will be only speaking English, most of them, but the actual authenticate Granth could be in other languages. So such universities, they can also subscribe to this platform and use that platform. The more that is used, it will be helpful us to make it even better.
Yeah, that's very good. May I now request Samniji Vandame, you may please ask the question.